well, after four, when we get started. The first item is, discuss the quotes for the collision repairs on one of our trucks. 2010 Ford F-150, it doesn't have collision because of the age of the vehicle. Let's see, two quotes, one for, let's see, 2804, and one for 2815. That's the same.
Ain't much difference.
No, it's about the same price. So we'll take the
Oh, four, yeah, the lowest one.
less.
Better scrap it, buy one of them, fire marshal trucks.
Yeah, fire marshal's fixing to have all kind of dodges for
Oh,
sale.
really? Give him any idea.
Ain't got no money.
Let's see, the next thing is, discuss the sewer rate study conducted by looking at Rural Water Association are utilizing JVF Engineering and Surveying LLC. You know, we talked about, we need to look at the sewer and see if it's sustainable or not. We have raised water rates and water, but we've never touched the sewer. But, because of recent sewer breaks and future sewer breaks that we're expecting, you know, we may need to take a look at it and see how bad it is, or if it's bad, or whatever.
Didn't the auditor say something about that in January?
Yes.
That school you sent me to today,
Yeah.
they were talking about the sustainability factor.
Yes.
And if you're not a 1.15 sustainability, you're gonna start getting counted off when they grade us every year.
You water grade?
I don't remember what we were.
I think, yeah, we were above that last time, but I know that they mentioned that when we did the last rate study.
It's official, they're gonna start counting it against you if you're not above a 1.15.
You get in trouble from all kinds of ways there.
Um,
But anyway, I had Mike call the state to see when they could come do a study for us. Of course, it's free, charge.
Rural water.
Rural water, it would be 6 months before they can get to us. And, or an engineer can do it. And I called, John French, he said, yes, I can do one. I said, yeah, but how much and when could you do it? And he said it'd be roughly $3,000, and it would take, he said he could do it within 60 days. So I'm just bringing that to y'all. If y'all feel like we need to go ahead and do it now, you know, we can use him, but, or if you wanna wait, on the rural water people, 6 more months, then it'll be 3 months after that before you get your results. And so, you know, everything takes so long, you know.
Or just don't do a study and raise the rates.
Just raise the rates. That's probably where it's going anyway. Huh?
That's where it's going anyway. Say you 3,000, just bump it on up.
Yeah. No, you gotta have the documentation in there, I think, to show that it needs and how much too. You know, we don't know how much.
And then the last two, I think that we did, well, the last one was just doing the water, but
Yes.
the two before that we done, and that's when we realized that the sewer was actually supporting the water.
Yes.
But then I don't know today that it's still doing that.
I would not think so, with all that we had to blow out, you know, and the money we've been spending on that. So that's up to y'all. What do y'all think?
If we waited 6 months, we would be able to implement it
First
at the
year.
first of the year, you know, along with our 2% increase, I guess, on the water.
Yeah.
Well, that happens in October.
Oh, it does.
That's right,
Well,
October.
it actually went up in January
Yeah,
this
that's what I
year.
thought.
When we adopted the last ordinance, we implemented it to start with January, and it goes through, I believe, 27, a 2% increase.
That's right, cause I wrote the paper. I don't have it right now.
So if we wait 6 months, is that gonna affect our grading? I mean,
They've already done the grade, our grade don't come back out until January of next year.
And our grade is?
I don't know yet, they hadn't sent us the new one yet. We'll know in a couple months.
Yeah, I'm more,
The sooner you do it, probably the better. what I'm
You
thinking.
said
Y'all-
6 months?
Well, you know, it's a when I talked to them, they said it'd be 6 months before they get to do our, if they, at least 6 months to get to us.
September.
6 month waiting list.
And then you gotta wait a little while after that. Then we gotta talk and see what you wanna do, and then we gotta, you know, it's.
Well, I'm gonna say the auditor told us that everything was okay right now, but eventually it was gonna.
It's
move.
going that way,
Right.
yeah.
We need to stay on top of it.
Correct.
Things take so long to get done, that's why I'm bringing it.
Well, if this is free, I say we go with the free.
That's the way I'm, we go with the free and we work it in. If we have to, we can go in and do a little small increase earlier and then come back,
We just kick it down the road then.
well, I'm trying to keep it down the road. We just got $3,000 on the truck here too, so that's.
Well, we'll just put it off. Discuss, amending the budget, 6/30/2025 to move additional sales tax funds to operate the general fund. Shelley will address that.
Okay, we had budgeted this year, $1,187,500 to come out of the regular sales tax fund to help, operate the general fund that's supposed to get me through June 30. I had to move money last week, and when I moved that money, all I have left right now that can move without council approval is $100,000. And I'm in the first week of March, and I have to go to June 30. So $100,000 is not going to carry us through June 30. And this is the time of the year, I got insurance coming up in June, that's a big chunk of money right there.
How much do you need?
Christine and I talked to her about it yesterday, and we've been working on it today. I was hoping I was gonna get some reports run, but we've got some things that's not pulling into my GL right, and I'm trying to get the software people at Westlake to get them to correct the situation so the numbers pull in right to the ledger. But anyways, she and I were talking about it, and she asked me what I thought, and I said, well, just looking at things today, I have $100,000 I haven't moved right at this moment. I'm thinking I need an additional $500,000 to get us through June 30. She said she would rather ask y'all for that now, and then if we don't have to take it all, we won't, and we can always amend it back to what we actually did spend. But that's the recommendation from me and her at this point. To help get us through to June 30, cause we've had things, we did things that we didn't budget in the budget, we finished some of the sidewalks, we've had some air conditioning issues at City Hall and the court. Cameras, we bought cameras, we've had some drainage work that we've done, that all comes out of general.
Drainage on 371,
Yeah.
that project, all that came out of it.
So, and there may be some other things, I couldn't get the report to print a while ago where I could kinda look through it, it keeps kicking me out, so we're having some, and I've had some major computer issues too, so.
That's what you and Christine recommend.
And that's what we're recommending right now. So I'm gonna ask that y'all, approve an additional $500,000 out of the regular sales tax account for the general fund.
Okay. Y'all got any comments about that? Okay. Next item is, the next two items are the chiefs.
The same, I just handle them both at one time.
Okay.
Andrew Evans, local resident, has, with the mayor, with the mayor's approval, he's been at work now for about 3 weeks. Very impressed with him, has done a really good job. Like I said, he local, 32 years old, came from the fire department. Dennis, you know Andrew, he lives in your district.
I don't just know him, but I
Yeah.
know who he's married to.
Anyway, he's done a good job, asking you to go ahead and hire him. And then Tasha Hill has contacted me a couple of times, wants to do some part-time work, maybe on the weekends. I don't know when she's gonna have time to do it, cause she works full-time in the clerk's office. think she drives the school bus some, the ball games, so her plate's
Go
gonna
get
be
her.
pretty loaded, but if that's what she wants to try, I have no objection to it. One other thing, it's not on the agenda tonight.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've had some of my officers ask me, say, hey, we appreciate the big raise we got, are we gonna get the step raise that we had been discussed come budget time? I was just asking y'all, pretty much know where that answer's gonna be, but I'm asking y'all.
Well, it's however we can look at that budget and see how we're standing. It's gonna be tight if we're having to borrow money to pay.
I know.
It's gonna be tight right now.
I know, and I'm just gonna do yearly evaluations on each officer, and I know when I start doing those evaluations, they're gonna come back and say, well, why are we doing evaluation on if we're not gonna get a raise? So,
Yeah,
but I'm still doing the evaluation whether they do it or not, that's,
It's not out of the question, but
Yeah.
it's not, right now, it's not.
I know, I'll sit here and
When
see
does
where,
that start?
what's that?
The evaluations, when did you want to start that there? When did you say to start that? Was it
It was-
January?
Yeah, you need to start on it now. Everybody needs to, not, you haven't had any fallouts or anything big, so.
I don't think I got anybody yet to do it.
And I've always kinda sat down and done yearly evaluations, but I actually typed up one, and I'm gonna have them do their own evaluation before they come sit down with me and see where they rate themselves.
Well, we had to do it at school.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised, most of them are rating themselves lower than what they think they are, what they really are.
I've never done it like this, so I'm curious to see how it goes.
Well, and Natasha Hill is just gonna be a fill-in for when other ones aren't there.
Yeah, instead of having to pay somebody overtime to work dispatch, hopefully I can call and say, hey, can you work? And it may just be on Saturdays and Sundays, but it still, it still says, I'd rather pay somebody part-time than I had overtime salary.
Yeah, I'll say this, to your officers, I noticed the other day, I saw them had somebody pulled over and they were going through the vehicle, so they're really out there hustling.
They're out there hustling, and I hope we don't have, I hope it's another 4 or 5 years like it's been since we've had a homicide here in town, but I'm gonna pat my department on the back, and they all came together, and we saw that thing, they worked together, and we got it done pretty quick. For it to happen on Saturday night at 11:30 and Sunday afternoon at 8 o'clock, we made an arrest to close the case. That's pretty good.
That's good.
Okay. Is that all you got?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's all I have. Shelley was mentioning that, we have, what is it, the Capitol Municipal Day
is April 30th.
at the Capitol, April the 30th. So if any of the aldermen wanna go, just contact, Shelley. I'm not going, but Shelley will take care of it.